Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Oregon versus Oregon State college football matchup on Friday, November 24th, 2023. Of course, I do tons of free picks every day, and if you're looking for the games I like the best, those are the ones you can find under the Premium Picks tab at Pickdawgz.com. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make bigger bets. But the only way to get it is by texting the number that you see on the screen. So if you're a big bettor, text that number. But let's get to this one. Oregon's taking on Oregon State. This one, of course, called the Civil War. In a day and a weekend filled with named games, trophy games, and rivalries, well, this one takes a back seat to none. Of course, a few years ago, they wanted to put an end to this series because it became so heated and there were so many fights on the field during the course of the game because both teams were so fired up. And while it's played way out west and they're Pac-12 teams that are sometimes relevant and sometimes not so relevant, well, it kind of flies under the radar. But this is one of those rivalry games. Whew! It is going to be a long, tough day for those officials in this one. It'll be interesting to see how they call this thing. But Oregon, of course, playing for a shot, they're going to be playing for a shot at the Pac-12 title game, a shot at a possible rematch with Washington. If they can get a win there, well, then it could be a shot at the college football playoff. Of course, the Rose Bowl is a playoff game this year. So if Oregon was to win this game, beat Washington, and not make it to the playoff, they would not play in the Rose Bowl, which would be a bummer as a Pac-12 team, especially in the last year of the Pac-12. But actually, it probably is the last year or last time has probably come and gone that the Rose Bowl will be affiliated with the Pac-12 and the Big Ten conferences, especially with the new expanded playoff coming next year. Of course, Oregon on their way out of the Pac-12 this year as well. Will this rivalry end with that? I don't think so, but there's always that possibility. The thing is that the Ducks, Bo Nix, just playing for so much in this game as well. Bodacious, his last home game as a member of the Oregon Ducks. Of course, a Heisman candidate, one of the top Heisman candidates, and really retribution for that time at Auburn where he played pretty poorly, trying to follow in the footsteps of his father. I think they asked him for too much too early, and I think his failure there has led to this success that he's had with the Ducks and this program. He's surrounded by star players as well. Meanwhile, Oregon State not taking a backseat to anyone, but last week kind of was their Super Bowl, even though this is their big rival. That game against Washington, that was their real chance to arrive onto the scene and to make a statement. They fell 2 points short at home in bad weather in that game. Washington played in the bad weather too. They just couldn't get it done. They had a chance at the end of the game to win that thing and couldn't go out and just get it. I think in this one, the game is at Outson, and it just seems like a very big number for a rivalry game for the Civil War. But at the same time, the Ducks, they just really, really want it more, I believe, in this one. I'm going to take the Oregon Ducks, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your bets today, check out the betting tools, which will tell you how often historically all the different bets that are available today have actually hit in the past. Then they'll look at them next to today's odds and tell you which of those bets are most favorable today.